Castelobruxo. Okay, I am butchering the name. I will butcher probably multiple names within this school down in South America. Hey everybody, Aurora and I are back in our series of breaking down the wizarding schools. Now, we know it is very difficult when it comes to picking a school for you or for your children. And obviously, it's going to be even more difficult picking the best wizarding school for you and your children. So that's what we are here to do, to give you the education of knowing what school you want to send your kids to based on the geography, based on what they're learning, what the schools specialize in, how they're structured. We are going to break that down. And today, we are heading down to South America to check out the wizarding school down there. Castelobruxo is located in Brazil. This school is hidden within the jungles of South America down in Brazil. Now, the school is hidden away from muggles mainly because of the jungle terrain, the thick jungle that is hidden within. This keeps the school secluded away from the muggle world just by itself. However, the school is also protected by a magical set of creatures. These creatures are known as the Siaporo. The Siaporo, again, probably mispronouncing that, but these creatures are mischievous creatures in the rainforest at night. They help to protect the school. During the day, it's not really said what's going on. If we had to guess, we would imagine that there's some magical veil, some type of fog or mist over it, just like the other schools that we have seen, that keeps muggles away from this. We do know that to the muggles, when they get to this area, whatever enchantment that it is, it makes the school look as if it's ruins. Okay, and keeps muggles from wanting to go to the school, wanting to actually venture into the area because it looks like dangerous ruins that people wouldn't want to really go and investigate in. Okay, now, unless you're Indiana Jones,
Besides, you know what a cautious fellow I am.
which then you would want to go and investigate those ruins, most muggles would probably stray away from this because of it falling over, cave-ins, things like that of the ruins itself. So I understand how this would keep most of the muggles away, except Indiana Jones might discover this one day. Who knows? We don't know all that much about the school. We don't know exactly when it's founded, but what we do know is that it is very old, possibly as old as Hogwarts, making it one of the first schools to exist for wizarding. Now, we don't know who founded the school. This is something that is still a mystery as well. We do know that they have a pretty good track record of transplant students, of students who are doing special semesters here, leaving from Hogwarts and coming here for a semester. This is something that happens in an exchange student program with this school, and for good reason. When you look at this school, they do wear very different robes. That's interesting. First off, they wear bright green robes. They have red, yellow accents to them that you will see here. And when you watch the students outside of the basics of potions class, spells, the standard things that they will learn at any wizarding school, this school specializes in herbology. Makes a lot of sense. They are in the rainforest. There's plant life all around them, and a school that's breeding magical properties around it. There's probably some very interesting and unique plants that you don't see anywhere else. This is a school we really think Neville Longbottom would have done an exchange program with. Be interesting. I don't think we have looked into it specifically, but is there any semester, any film of Harry Potter where for a semester or a time period Neville was not talked about or mentioned? Did he not show up? Because if that's the case, he probably was down here in South America checking out this school, because the herbology there is second to none. They do specialize in this. The other thing that they specialize in is the care of magical creatures. Okay, this is something that is a massive priority here. There's some rare creatures that are found within the jungle, like we said, like the ones who protect the jungle, the Siapora. So these creatures are being studied here, and they also have subtypes of magical creatures. They have subcategories within their specialty field of magical creatures. Now, we don't know if Newt Scamander ever did a semester or a year here, but we would imagine that he would study abroad. He would have done some time here at Castelobruxo. So we would imagine that he had done that because they do specialize in dragonology. Yes, they do. They specialize in dragonology, and they have a renowned program for learning about dragons and how to take care of them, how to train them, how to treat them. And I think that's just absolutely amazing to have that here. Obviously, Charlie, the brother of Ron Weasley, studied dragons in Romania. Now, this is not in Romania, but it does specialize in the study of dragons. So it would be very interesting to see the difference of the types of dragon races here in South America as opposed to Romania. I'm sure there is details about this in the Wizarding world. If you want to have an entire video created on dragons, let us know in the comments. We can absolutely do a breakdown of dragons in the magical world and do a dedicated segment on it as far as geography, what types of dragons are located in different spaces. I think that would be pretty interesting. So if you guys are interested in that, let us know down in the comments down below. It would be interesting for us to give us, an idea of a video to do in the future. Now back to the school. They do have the traditional starting age of 11 years old. We do not know the specific houses that they have. We do not know the sorting ceremony that they have. If they do have a sorting ceremony, maybe everybody's in the same house here. We're not sure. There's not something that's specifically detailed out at this point from a canon standpoint. There obviously are a lot of fan theories about this. The school itself, being focused on herbology, being focused on the care of magical creatures, it gives it a good nature sense to it, and the temple feel of the school, by the way, in case we didn't mention it, it is a huge temple. That is the school, not just a castle, not just, a boarding school. This is set up to be a Mayan temple, at least from the way that it looks. It would be conceived as a Mayan temple. Really cool architecture to this. Inside the classrooms, very standard feel, or inside the classrooms of the school, you'd also have those ruin-esque temples in feel of what the students are doing. And I think that the atmosphere of this school would be very unique. The other thing is, it's going to be in a warm climate, right, guys? We're talking about South America here. So if you don't want to deal with the snowy weather of Hogwarts, hey, maybe down in South America that would make sense for your students. It's always going to be pretty good weather for you to go and visit down there as well. Good tourist area for you to go. There's never a time in the school year that would be really bad weather for you unless it's too hot for you, right? So ultimately, taking a look at this school, sitting and looking at the advantages of it, we don't have any witches or wizards that are highly famous in the wizarding world coming from the school, at least to what we know. Now, there probably are, but nothing that we know of at this point. Again, this is one we don't know very much about as compared to Bobaton Academy, as compared to Durmstrang Academy, even Mahutakoro School over in Japan. We know quite a bit more than this school. But we do know they had a very good education base. We do know that they specialized in herbology, dragonology, and I think that's something, depending on your student, well, depending on yourself or your child, what you think they want to go into in their wizarding profession, this school might make a lot of sense for them. So anyway, guys, wrapping this up, this school, beautiful temple, beautiful architecture, in the middle of the rainforest, really cool nature experience. Your kids love outdoors. You love outdoors. You like the warm environment and you like warm weather. This would probably be a really good space for you. A lot of studying outside, classes being done outside, a lot of learning about magical creatures, the herbology and dragons specifically. Personally, we already mentioned in our video about Mahutakoro School. If you've not watched that, check it out, because students, if you didn't know, can go to school early there. From age 7 to 11, they fly on giant pestrels for day classes and fly back. We ultimately still reviewing these schools. We may change our mind, but right now my wife and I are in favor of doing Mahutakoro School from 7 to 11, because the earliest they can start formal school, okay, wandless magic at this point. Then at the age of 11, we do want them to go to Hogwarts Academy. So we do want them to go to Hogwarts at that point and do wand magic and get a much deeper level of magic there at Hogwarts. But this is definitely a school we want them to go to for a period of time. Especially, my son, he loves dragons. He's immersed in that right now. I think he would really love a dragonology course. To do at least a semester, if not a year there, would be something ideal for him. So depending on your child, depending on yourself, what you want to do, feel free to send your child here. This is definitely the school for herbology, like a Neville Longbottom, as well as dragonology. When it comes to someone like Charlie, yes, he went to Romania to study dragons, but this school actually specializes in dragonology more than Romania. Why is it that he didn't go there? I'm not sure. I would imagine that, because Romania is on the same continent, it probably was cheaper, probably kept them closer to home. But anyway, what did you guys think about this? I know it's a short video, not a ton of content here on this one, but it is one that we did want to cover because we do have some good information on it. What did you guys think about this school? Did you like the roads? Was that unique for you? Was it surprising to you that Romania was not the top school when it comes to dragonology? That was something interesting for us, for sure. Let us know what you guys would like covered in Harry Potter down below. We are doing more schools. Let us know which school you'd like to see next in this series. We're working on the next video already, but we'll make sure to cover the one that you want to hear about in the upcoming video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. So if you guys did like the content, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, and that notification bell to let you know the next school that we talk about, so you can make sure to make the best choice of school for your little witch or wizard, or that adult witch or wizard in you. Appreciate you guys. Catch you on the next video, and Christ is King. The tuition for the school will be lower. I'm not going to put that in there. But we do know they have a pretty good, that doesn't make any sense. You or your kids of breaking down all the wizarding schools. Well, not all of them, but some of them.